Right. I finished grating the cocoyam. That is the dough, and I'm going to mix it now. I'm going to mix it, and I'm going to add some olive oil just to make it soft, and it's also healthy. Maybe a teaspoon or two. And I'm going to add some salt, sprinkle some salt, because when wrapping it, when it's cooked, it has to be thirsty all through. And I'm going to add some all seasoning, spices. Even though I'm going to put some Maggi in the main cooking, but the dough has to be tasty also when you eat it. So a teaspoonful of all seasoning, and I'm going to add some black pepper. I don't eat so much pepper, so I use black pepper. Just sprinkle a little bit. So I'm going to mix the dough now. Just mix it with your hands. Sometimes it could be a bit like itchy in the hands if you have some sensitive skin. So maybe one could wear some. You could wear some. You could wear a glove, kitchen cooking gloves. So I'm mixing the dough. If it's too dry, could sprinkle a little bit of water, into it to make it soft. So mixing the dough, just make sure every ingredient you put inside the dough is thoroughly mixed. So you could test the dough if it has a little bit of salt, just a little bit testing. Yeah, it has a bit of salt in it. I don't want it to become salty when everything is cooked inside it with Maggi and crayfish. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to sprinkle, excuse me, washing my hands. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pot which I'm cooking it. This is non-stick cooking pan. A little bit of salt there at the bottom, so it doesn't stick. So now is the wrapping. Now is actual work number 2. One was cleaning the skin of the cocoyam. Another one was grating. It's a hard work, but it's just a speciality from where I come from, and it really tastes nice. It's like so I'm cutting the cabbage, sorry, into some forms which I will wrap the dough. So you just cut little amount of dough, just that amount, and wrap it. That's how it will be. Put it in your pot. I'm going to wrap a few and show you. Cut it and wrap it. Just the size of your leaf, you can determine what size, but it's nice to do it the same size if you can. So cut the leaf, the cabbage, cut it. This is my kitchen knife, doesn't go anywhere else. It's for cutting anything in the kitchen, any food stuff. So I'll wrap it, wrap my dough. I mean, you can do it very fast if you're used to it, but I haven't done it for ages, so I'm like slow. And I'm also showing you, we don't know how to cook it. I hope I remember. So that's it. And yeah, I mean, it mustn't be with the knife, but I just want it to be, you know, nicely cut. Oh, it mustn't be with the scissors. You can just cut off the leaf with your hands, and you wrap. Wow, still remember how to do it. This leaf is small, so I put a little dough. I don't want to waste the leaf because I don't have that much. You may avoid the hard part of the leaf. You may like to leave it. Some people just pull that bit out. And that's what I mean. You can do it with your hands. Just wrap. That's it. You cut your leaf. Normally back home we used to use the cocoyam leaf itself, the baby ones that are soft. But this serves it because it's wide and big enough. I think if you use the other big leaves of spinach, it might not hold it to cook to the end. Spinach is really soft, so this cabbage I think is the best. So I'll make a big one. Probably have to cut it into two. Make that big one. Is at the bottom, so that's the big one. I'll cut it into two before cooking it. I'll just, or when it's cooked, I can just cut it. So leaves, I'm running out of my leaf. Should be careful. There you go. Some leaves are small, you make the dough small also, so you will wrap it. Because you're not going to cook the dough like that, you're going to cook it wrapped on whichever leaves you prefer. But it's mostly likely spinach will be too soft. You cut it and you wrap it. Yeah, so that it won't be too boring for you, I'm going to cut the video off now at this at the very time, and then when I finish all the wrapping up, I will tell you how you can arrange your ingredients into the pot and how you prepare all this, the fish, the prawns, and I will show it to you. So that's how it will look like. That's how it will look like. That's it. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. All right. So the wrapping is almost done. There's still a lot to wrap. Okay, that's it. The wrapping. Okay. All right. Right. Alrighty. Okay, dog. Dog. Okay. It's a lot of work. Wrapping. Huh. Yep. All wrapped. Alrighty. So I finished with the wrapping. Whoops. Whew. Alrighty. It's a bit itchy in the hand. So I will just show you. So that's already wrapped. That's the already wrapped dough. I will then spread all the ingredients on top of this, and I will show you how it continued from there. See you later.